If you are using an Android device and have noticed that over time your phone has become slower, in today's video we will talk about how you can solve this problem, namely how to optimize your phone by changing a few settings on the phone itself, and we will also mention some applications that you can use for this purpose. A large number of users are not aware that almost at any given moment, regardless of whether they are using their phone or not, there are applications running in the background that consequently slow down your mobile device. First, we will check which applications are using the internet. We will do this by first clicking on the settings, then select the network and internet option, after which we will choose the first option on the list, which is Internet. In the newly opened section, you will see the name of your mobile carrier and the network settings options. At the bottom of the list, there is the non-carrier data usage option. When you click on this option, you will get a graphical representation of internet usage. And below this graph, there is a list of applications that are using or have permission to use the internet in the background. Applications will be sorted by scale of internet usage, so the application that has used the most internet will be at the top. If there is an application on this list that is unknown to you or that you don't use, when you click on the given application, you will see that the background data option is enabled. This gives the application permission to send and receive data in the background. To disable this, simply click on the slider. Also, if you click on the application icon itself and then on the app battery usage option, you will see that the Allow Background Usage option is enabled. This option allows the application to constantly check whether there is a new update. This is of course done through the use of an internet connection and significantly affects the phone's battery consumption. If you want to disable this and extend the battery life, simply click on the slider. When it comes to applications running in the background, you can also limit the number of applications that can run at the same time, and thereby improve performance. To do this, it will first be necessary to activate developer mode, if you haven't already enabled this option. Developer mode is activated by clicking on Settings and then find the About Phone option. In my case, it says About Emulated Device because I am using an emulator to record this video. But on your physical phone, it will say About Phone or About Device. When you click on this option, at the bottom of the list it should say Build Number. To activate developer mode, tap on this section several times, in other words, as many times as needed until you get the message you are now a developer. For most phones, you need to tap on the Build Number section 5 times. Now we will go back to Settings and select the System option. In this section now, as you can see, you have developer options. This section provides you with great possibilities for phone configuration, and among other things you will find the background process limit option. When you select this option, you will get the possibility to completely disable background processes or to limit them by allowing 1, 2, 3 or 4 processes to run in the background simultaneously. The recommendation is to choose the last option, which is 4 processes at the same time, considering that if you completely disable this option, some applications will no longer be able to work. And 4 processes for most modern phone is the optimal number, meaning it shouldn't slow down your phone, but of course choose the option that best suits you and your needs. Also, in this developer options section, you will find the running services option, or active services. In this section, you can see a list of all services that are currently active on your phone, and how much RAM memory is being used for this purpose. If you don't need some of these services, you can turn it off by clicking on its name and then clicking on the stop button. If you see an application on the list that you don't use or simply don't need, it is best to delete the given application to prevent the application from unnecessarily using or occupying RAM memory in the future. If you want to get a report or to see a list of applications that use the most phone memory, you can do this by clicking on the first option in the developer section, which is memory. And then by clicking on the slider in the enable memory usage profiling section. It will be necessary for your phone to restart in order for this option to be activated. When the phone restarts and when you return to this section again, first you will see how much memory your phone uses on average. And when you click on memory used by apps, you will get a list of all applications and how much each one uses on average. This can make it easier for you to find, disable, or delete applications that unnecessarily use memory on your phone. When it comes to optimization, cleaning cache memory can significantly improve performance. Although you can do this for each application individually, if you want to speed up this process, you can use the free and open source application Cache Cleaner. You can download the application using F-Droid, and the link will be in the video description. After installation, when you launch the application, it will first be necessary to agree to the terms of use, after which you will get to choose between three options: clearing cache memory for applications that you have installed, clearing cache memory for system applications, clearing cache memory for all applications. When you select the option you want, you will get a list of applications that fall into the given category. You can select all of them or just some applications. After you make your selection, click on the broom-shaped icon, which will start the cleaning process. This process may take some time, depending on the number of applications you have selected and the amount of data that will be deleted in this way. You can leave any questions, suggestions, or ideas for future video content in the comments. Thanks to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I hope you find it useful or at least informative.